Hey, Bill Bits. Wax up. Good to see you, man. Thanks for coming, Shaw. Miss Dragonfly Lady, how are you? Hey, Wild Bill Hobbies, how you been, brother? Miss Lenny, good to see you. I've been sick, Bill Betts. Uh, Literally. So, like, I was in bed for a week. Pretty bad infection, but I'm just getting around. Feeling a lot better. And God, I think I missed 3 or 4 auctions, so it's like I got to get back to it, man. So we're here on our Tuesday. I was shooting for 3:30. Hey, David Carlisle, what's going on? Dave's not here. I appreciate that, Shaw. Appreciate that a lot. Thank you much, man. We're gonna let people pop in. We got some cool stuff tonight. Hey, Miss Beth, how are you? God, I haven't been sleeping well, but I was on my phone last night and I saw that you were live streaming like at 3 o'clock. I wanted to get on to support you, but my phone was so low. I wasn't on the computer. But it's good to see you. Good to see you doing your thing too. Hey Clay Scott. How are you, brother? Good to see you, man. Mr. Rudy. Yeah, no problem. Big supporters of Beth. I like watching Beth's streams and content because you can tell how genuine uh, her excitement for coin and paper is, and it comes across really well. So great to watch. Mr. Lincoln in the house. Good to see Lincoln Central. We got awesome stream health. I played with the cameras for a while. They seem to be working fine. Got them clean lensed. We got our mallet pins and post-its. Make sure you go over the what's and whatnots in the description. We don't advertise a giveaway, but you guys know we do a giveaway about midway. Mr. Joe Durbin's in the house. Big Joe. Been missing everybody. You get separation anxiety when just being like away for a week and only be able to like get out here to check on my phone, like to see who's doing what. And it's like you miss it bad. Rivendell Coins, how are you, sir? Let me settle. Oh, you did. Okay, awesome, Lincoln. You liked it. Cool. I hope you enjoy it. Trying to get some of you guys to get into Diamond Nickel, man. We're loaded down with good specimen. But yeah, I always set aside something different. Try to make it something different. We've had a lot of people who've won twice. We've been around long enough that we got a lot of two-time winners of the giveaway. So hopefully you got a good range of stuff. Okay, we got 15. The what's but not the whatnots. Right on. Right on, right on. All right. Gotta run our intro. Shout out RB area. This was made for us by RB. Great guy. Very talented. Very talented. Oh, there we go. Almost ran it twice. Getting my windows situated. There we go. Thank you, Beth. He actually made me, I've been switching them around. He made me three of the same in three different colors. Shaw says he never got a giveaway. I'll check on it, bro. Yeah, wasn't that cool? Very cool. Very impressed. So we have a blue one, we have a red one, and we have that yellow. So I switch them back and forth. Golden Pay Dirt Reviews, how are you, sir? Good to see you. Just getting back to work. If you could call it work. I'm a collector, so it's kind of not fair. I enjoy doing it, but some days it's work. But good to see you. Good to see you. Hope everything's going good with your channel. Fire Cajun's in the house. Wouldn't be the same without Fire Cajun. Hope you're doing good. All right. All windows good. Stream health's perfect. We keep our fingers crossed. Two different color gloves. So maybe we're a little still under the weather. But nice. Good to see everybody. Found it buried. I was lurking on you last night. Good to see you. Good to see you, brother. Make sure everybody, you guys check each other out in the chat. Click on those three dots, go to the page. I think most people in here put content up. We have other auctioneers in here and sellers. So check each other out. Click and subscribe. Support each other. This is all coin community, coin collecting. We got pours, silver pours, etc. Hawk IPA, good to see you. Welcome, welcome, everybody. Okay, so like I said, midway giveaway. Polishing Silver Heart, sweet. And newbies, yeah, any newbies, welcome. We'll start out with that. If you're new, I need to add this to the description. All I need in order for you to bid successfully here on anything is send me an email prior. My email is the PayPal email, which is on the screen and in the description, tdacmartin1 at gmail. That way I'll have your email and a way to correspond with you. Just put auction bidding or something to that effect in the description. We don't need fingerprints or firstborn's name or mother's maiden name. That's we're pretty much on the trust system here. Randy Collins, welcome. Andrew O'Neill, good to see you, brother. George Kimball. All right, yeah. Thank you, Joe. So that's my personal email. Feel free to use it for anything coin related or unrelated. Question, help, uh, variety error, etc. Want list, wish list, supply order, whatever. T-shirts, and I'm in it as often as I can be. So I get back to you as soon as I can, except with the exception of being ill and down for a week. God, I hope I didn't miss anything. I went back pretty far on the emails, but I get a lot of emails. But good to see everybody. Good to see everybody. Welcome. So that's the if you're new and never bid before, that's all you got to do to be a bidder. You got to be 18 in the United States. If you are out of the country and you're bidding, just get with me so we can check the country and see what we have to do to get it shipped to you. Johnny Blaze in the house, my cousin, my brother. Good to see you, Johnny. I hope everything's well. I hope the little one's good now. I've been checking up on you. But yeah, I love you, brother. Miss you. Tell the fam I said hi. Buy some coin for the kids. All right. Bid increments are $1, up to 100, and then they jump to 5. Shipping's in the description. It's pretty basic. We use the United States Post Office. We don't mark up shipping, so everything starts at $3.50 because that's the first class rate where you get tracking number. That way, minimum tracking. Then it's dictated by weight. So in between 10 ounce and a pound, you're looking at from 350 anywhere up to 5. Um, Anytime it passes a pound, the $5, we use flat rates, which are $7.50 starting. That's a small, which holds quite a bit. It's very rare that I ever send a medium, which would probably be the most. And you're looking at $15, but that's a big old box. Um, so bid increments, bidding. What's up, HD Shovel? Good to see you. Chef Capone, good to see you guys. Welcome, everybody. So bid increments, shipping. Any questions not related to directly to the auction while we're in the live auction, I ask you to refer either to a moderators of the blue wrenches in the chat, or email. Dizzy Giraffe, welcome. Okay? And we just ask that everyone use your auction etiquette. We congratulate each other after auction wins. If you're in an auction bidding and you decide that you're out, if you could just type in the word "out" in the chat, then it'll help expedite and make everything quicker. It's much appreciated. And if you can keep your chat, I encourage everybody to talk, chat, have a good time. That's what it's all about. But if you're putting numbers, hard numbers, we ask that you just type out the numbers. So 10 would be TEN, etc. That way it can't get misconstrued as a bid. Jeff Dunn, good to see you, sir. I think George Kimball I caught, and Dizzy Giraffe, nice to meet you. That's a new one. If you want to bid, make sure to just send me an email. It's the PayPal email is my personal email. When you pay PayPal, you have to use goods and services only, you guys. All donations are welcome. We do have the monetize now, so they got the new stickers you can buy in the chat, etc. All appreciated. Speaking to the bid in the chat, you want to refresh your watch page often, your YouTube watch page. So I'd say I'd suggest every 20 minutes maybe. When you do that, your chat is by default going to go to top chat, not live. So get in the habit of clicking at the top left and putting it selecting live chat. I have the chat right in front of me live, so that's the closest to real time you can be with us. That makes it as fair for everybody as we can get. Okay? You want to be on live chat the whole time, especially if you're bidding. All right? I'm going to give warning. Going once, going twice. Then there's a pause. I silently count off X amount of seconds, which is 20. It's for any discrepancies in connection. It works well. And then you'll hear that sold. All auctions are to be settled up at the end of auction, 24 hours. If you want it shipped next day, because we try to do same 24-hour shipping. And that's it. When you pay, if your handle here on YouTube is a lot different than your real name, which will be on the PayPal, then state to that effect. My name's Travis, so Lemonhead Penny. Let me know. For some of you newer folks, Treasure Trolls, good to see you. And please, because I had lost a lot of addresses. I'm not a computer guy. There's RB area. Good to see you, RB. Put your shipping info where you want your wins shipped in your PayPal notes. That way, it's in there. I print my shipping from PayPal. It gives you email, lets you know, and your shipping tracking number. So that's how that all is done. So we got shipping, bidding, etc. Temporal coins, good to see you, man. Feeling a little better. Up and around, trying to get back to work. But I hope if you didn't get it yet, it should be there probably tomorrow. And thank you for the trade that we did. That was awesome. We'll probably show that later. Still sitting on it. All right. So quickly before we start, this is the time. If you have any questions, and there's no silly question, there's no such thing as a dumb question. Please type in the chat any questions that you'd have pertaining to the auction or the how-tos. Oh, awesome, Beth. I wasn't sure if you had gotten one, so I wanted to make sure I sent you one. Anybody that doesn't have a channel sticker, we still have some. They're getting low, but I should always have one out. Sticker trades, channel trades, etc. That's the Lemonhead Penny channel sticker. Pretty cool. Matches the banner and the business card. So gonna have to get more of those pretty soon. But right on. What you're looking at in the camera there is an 1877 seated, and that is a CC, which is Carson City. Seated dime, CC down at the bottom under the wreath. It's in a good. Thank you. Awesome sticker. Thank you. Yeah, and then this is a hobby. Coin collecting is a great hobby, and everybody enjoy yourself. Have a good time. Um, you know, uh, we really press that. Not to be so serious, etc. Try to keep it coin, but I know how the chat can get sometimes, and we all know each other. If you're new to the community, stick around because you're gonna. I don't think I've ever met anybody that didn't adore it or absolutely fall in love with it after just a short time. All right. So that's my opinion of the coin community here on YouTube, which is wonderful. All right, 1877. We're gonna start with this coin. All right. Again, seated dime and good, and we're gonna go crazy and start at 20, which is way less than what it lists for. So we're looking for an opening bid of 20. And we have 20 for Mr. Alden Davis. Welcome, Alden. Good to see you. I heard you're under the weather, so I hope you're feeling better. You're getting better. Drink a lot of water. American your car change. That's awesome. We're looking for 21. Again, Carson City. Carson City seated dime. I think this was listing for upwards to like 29 current market. That's for in the raw. And really good 6, which is like a good plus. You'll see some dealers mark if you're not familiar with the grain scale. 6 means it's got a few things on it that goods won't. Letters in Liberty, detail in the obverse devices. All right, so Alden's stealing this sucker. We got a bid of 20. We're looking for 21. Going once. Going twice. Sold. Oh, Joe Durbin comes in a second late. Sorry, Joe. That was that. If you were trying to count it, that was almost perfect. But just you're a few seconds after. So congratulations, Alden Davis. There go the dogs. You guys can probably hear the dogs. You're welcome. Thank you, sir. It must be the mail lady. All the dogs in the neighborhood go crazy when the mail lady. I don't know how they know. They can't even see her. She'll be 5 houses away, and they know. I got a theory that it's the ink and all the paper and whatnot, and they can smell it. Makes sense to me. Next up, we got NGC. You got it, Johnny. Tell everybody say hi, bro. 2014 Eagle. This is early releases in a mint state 70, perfect grade. Beautiful, beautiful holder. Perfect specimen. Great company, NGC. Third party grading. We have 2 of these for the evening. And they're in actual number order too. So this is 57, 58 will come up later. Early release, 2014 Eagle, mint state 70. And we're looking for an opening bid on the Eagle of 35. 2014S, mint state 70, NGC, early release. There's your number for you guys who'd like to check. Big old ounce of silver. And 35 from Joe. Looking for 36. Anyone for 36? Fair warning, going once. Going twice. Sold. Joe Durbin. And Alden Davis is a second too late. Congratulations, Joe Durbin. Very welcome. Thank you. Oldies and goodies. There's my buddy. Good to see you, Al. Shout out oldies and goodies. All right. I've won one for the evening. This is also 2014. Early release in GC. Mint State 70. Awesome. Thank you, Al. And we have a panda. Perfect panda. Triple nines, 1 ounce. This thing is gorgeous. They don't get pandas often. They don't make a lot. They make a very small amount every year, under 100,000. I think it's 60,000. And reverse proof. That thing is just very gorgeous. This one, we'll take an opening bid, and we'll go a little less than what their current market is, and that's checked on these. So all my prices are current. And I would take 35. I was gonna go 40, but we'll do 35 as an opener. These get a small premium over their counterpart, which is ours. This is China's bullion coin. These are just like Libertads or our Eagles, but because of the smaller mintages, they always seem to hold a premium over their counterparts. And let me put it down here. We got a bid at 35, looking for 36. Here's your number. $380. Now NGC, PCGS, you type in just the first numbers and you get where you need to get. NGC, you have to be thorough. You have to put everything, the dash included. Then you go to the other slider and you select grade, and that'll take you right to where you need to be. Immaculate holder, beautiful coin. So we have a bid of 35, looking for 36. 2014 Panda in NGC. Anyone for 36? Alden making out already. First two blocks. Awesome though. Keeps them coming. Keeps them coming back. All right. Fair warning to everybody. We have a bid 35. We're looking for 36. And 2014 Panda early release label. Mint State 70 perfect. Going once. Going twice. And we have 36. This time, 5 seconds. Perfect. Joe Durden's is 36. What says you, Alden Davis? Do we have 37? Looking for 37. Hey, EL, how are you, man? Steve Woods, good to see you. Thank you, Alden. Alden's out. So we have a high bid of 36. Looking for 37. Fair warning. Yeah, going once. Going twice. Sold. Mr. Durbin, 36. George Kimmel, good to see you. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, he sniped it. Jeep and John in the house. What's happening, Jeebin? King Queen stacking, good to see you. Joe Durbin, congrats. We got that 2014 Panda. You're very welcome, sir, and thank you. Miss Amy's in the house. Miss Place Uber Girl. How are you, Mama? Jimmy Calhoun, good to see you. Anyone new? Thank you, EL. If you never bid here before, just send me an email. That's all I need, so I have a way to correspond. My email is at tdacmartin. It's 1 at Gmail. It's the same as the PayPal. It's my personal. Feel free for anything, coin, not. But yeah, that's all. That's all we ask. Pretty much trust system. We like it. Where you at? Hey. All right. Next up, we got Annex. And this is a Mercury dime. Graded Mercury dime in Annex holder. It's a 1942 plain in a Mint State 62. Which I looked at this thing and 42s must be really high graded populations because the grading is pretty stiff. Like they were known to make strike them really well in 42 because of how stringent the grading is. Because this thing is immaculate. Again, Annex. We're gonna start off with $10 bid on this one. $10. Thing is beautiful. We got 15, Joe Durbin. You can't hear me? Can't hear me now. Can you hear me now? Oh, Cheap John at work. Look at that. Great specimen, man. We got 15. Looking for 16. Right on. Cool, Amy. Uper girl. Yeah, it's good opening bid. That's state. That's what he's saying without saying, right? All right, fair warning. We got a bid of 15. Looking for 16 going once. Going twice. Sold. Mr. Joe. And Alden Davis. Too late. I see a pattern here. Congrats, Joe. All right. Annex again. 1946 S. 1946 San Francisco minted. Jefferson nickel in a mint state 65 grade. Beautiful nickel. All right. 15. We're looking for an opening bid of 15. 46S. Mint state 65 in an annex holder. Here's your hologram and your number for those that use the annex site. 6011-250. We're looking for 15. Okay, see you later, Alden. Thanks for popping in, man. It's probably at work too. All right, we're gonna take this one down. It'll be up here. If anybody wants to revisit it later, you just ask in the chat and it comes right back up. Hawkeye PA goes a little. I'll meet you halfway, Hawkeye. If you want to open up on that, I'll let you open up at how about 13? I'll take an opener of 13. What says you, sir? If you're in, no, you're good, Amy. If you're in, just put 13 in the chat. Yeah, the opener was asked was 15. We didn't get an opener, but we had a offer. So I'm not saying make it a habit, everybody, but occasionally we run our show any way we want. We're grown. We can eat ice cream for dinner here. So 13, 13 would be an opener, and we got we have a bid of 15 from Joe, and Hawkeye did like the opener. So just so you know, I'm flexible. Hey, take care, Jeep and John, and thank you for the. I got my coin shipped fast, wonderful, happy with it. Thank you. Okay, 15. If anybody's in for 16, fair warning. Last chance, going once, going twice. And we have 16 from Hawkeye. And Hawkeye just beat you in there, Alden. Looking for 17. Joe's out. Thank you, Joe. What says you, Alden? Excuse me. I'm going to take that as a typo. So, thank you, sir. All right, here we go. We got high 16 going once, going twice. Sold. Mr. Hawkeye, congrats. Yeah, I love ice cream too, Chef. I saw that. And I think Miss Beth said, I can have ice cream for dinner. You're an adult, Mama. You can have ice cream for dinner. Yeah, congrats, Hawkeye. Thank you, sir. Okay. 45 Denver. Annex, same style holder. Also mint state 65 grade. This is 45 Denver. This is war nickel. For those of you that don't know, not familiar, we'll give you a number quickly: 6011252. Okay, that's Annex. Mint marks on the war issue nickels are above Monticello. You see the D there, instead of down on the side of the building, or later on the obverse under by the date. This signifies that this is that set of years. They only did it then. Um, they have a content of silver. They're not completely clad. And this is a great one. 45 Denver. Great grade. Mint State 65. I would like an opener on it of 15. We have 15 from Allen Davis. I'm a big Jefferson fan, and that's a pretty Jefferson. Very good looking. Looking for 16. Clean holder. Good luster. Nice high rim. Good strike. On the obverse, you look at all the detail in the hair. Good looking nickel. Joe says, All right, we got a bid of 15. Fair warning. Going once. Going twice. And sold. Congrats, Alden. You're welcome. Oh, temporal. I'll remind you guys, you want to refresh often, periodically, your watch page, your YouTube watch page, or whatever, however you're viewing us. When you do that, by default, the chat box is going to end up back on top chat. You're going to have to get in the habit of, when you do refresh, always go back and select live chat. All right, and it's the best scenario setting wise for you to be real time with us. And I have perfect connection, stream health, etc. So don't forget. No problem, Amy. Sorry, Mama. And then some of you are just, kind of closer to the grid, less close. Yeah, it says live, but when you refresh the little circle at the top of the left of your watch page, the YouTube watch page, you want to refresh often, maybe every 20 minutes, because there will a little time difference will grow. The refreshing brings it back current to whatever the best it can be. When you do that, by default, the computer on itself, the YouTube is going to change your chat box, and it's going to put it to the different style. So you have to get in the habit of, you're going to want to have to go up to the top left in the chat box, reselect live chat. It won't stay on live once you refresh. Yeah, congrats. Cool. Okay, we can do the last eagle. This is the last NGC slab for the evening. Early release. Oops, let me put my camera back. There we go. All right. 2014. 3854914-358 in an early release label in a perfect grade. We have a bid of 35, Mr. Joe Durbin. Again, 2014 early release, the Eagle. Beauty. Immaculate. Perfect condition holder. Soap bar. That's the slang for the style because of the rounded edges, resembling a soap bar. And I could be telling you bad info right now. That might speak to the older age where they're still around, but they have the just all white NGC labels. I wonder if that's just indigenous to that holder, although the actual holder itself is the same. But anyhow, just a little tidbit. Looking for 36. These are 999 fine silver. That's ugly for a 70 Alden. We have two notorious. You will find these two at I say most of the auctions here on YouTube, maybe even out there in the rest of the world, they are competitors to say the least, but also good buddies. So it's great watching these two. All right, fair warning. Here we go. Going once. Going twice. Sold. Joe Durbin. Congrats, Joe. Clinton S. How are you, brother? Good to see you, man. And he's having ice cream for dinner with wings. That's what I'm talking about. That sounds really good, too. We have a few paper bills for the evening. Oh, you know what? We're going to do one more slab really quick. This is kind of one of the focal coins for the evening. This is a 1990 S. 1990, San Francisco. This is in PCGS. No, Beth, I haven't been out, out of the house. Because I always got my eye open for foreign. So maybe in a few days auction or Sunday. All right, this is a proof. It is perfect grade 70. It's also got the red. That's what the RD is, red. It speaks to the finish. The red designation, which is the best, and it is also deep cameo. This is as good as it gets. 1990S is a good year for the modern proofs. This is a more highly wanted out of all the modern years, especially in this grade with this designation. I think I was able to find like one on eBay, which tells you that they don't come up often. People hold on to them. The dealers typically pick these ones out with the years around it. Perfect penny. Correct. Hey, Syracuse Dave, good to see you, brother. Okay, so this lists $75. We got current auction histories on these. John Francis, good to see you. November. This is in November. We have a range from $45, and these are sold auction histories, to $75. There's Buy It Now was the only one I could find right now. They're asking $99.99, trying to get a $100 bill for the one that they have up. That's a current listing, eBay current listing. All right, so current market history is very good on these. I would take an opening bid, and I always go towards the low side of current market when I can, and I can on this one. So I would say I'll go with the very lowest current auction, 45. I take 45 opening. That's less than half of what the buy it nows are right now currently. And this month sold auction of 75. We're almost besting that by half. 93497. That's all you need on PCGS. That'll get you to the page for this coin. on their site. Oh, you got the 90S, nice. Deep cameo. The fields have to have that very high mirror finish. You can see reflection in it, and the contrast to the frosted devices is very strong. So all the lettering, the monument is very frosty. Very frosty. Hey, thank you, Alden. We'll see you later, man. I hope you're doing well. If you had said in chat, I missed it. All right, look, we're gonna ask for 40. We're gonna knock $5 off, which means that current market histories and sold auctions here at Lemonhead were $5 less than what current market is, and with real live sold auction histories. We have Joe Durbin for 40, looking for 41. Joe is frosty, and I bet it gets cold, right? We had a heat wave yesterday. It was like 90 out of the blue. Here where I'm at. Took my 72 degrees away. But I've been 90 degrees for a week, not feeling ill. But it's been chilly at night. All right, fair warning, you guys. We're looking for 41. This is a 1990s San Francisco proof. Lincoln Cent in a proof 70 red, deep cameo grade in a PCGS holder. Going, fair warning, 80s, perfect. Going once. Going twice. Joe Durbin. Joe Durbin steals it. Congrats, Joe. Okay, we have a few paper. And then after the paper, we have some uncirculated sets. A spread of 5 years, starting 2008, 2010, then 13, 14, and 15. Those are the satin years. Those are the good ones. And they're in original boxes, shipping boxes, containers. Didn't have a lot of time to give them the comb over, but it gave them a once over, and great looking specimens. That's all we're gonna. All right. This is a $1. You guys catching that? This is a brown seal. Silver certificate, $1. 1935 A is the series. What's significant about the brown is that this was considered emergency issue money for the state of Hawaii. All right, this is in a fine, very fine grade. Hold on, Brian. Yeah, the opening bid on it In this grade, these are $35 list. I take an opener. We can start at 25. That's the best we can do. Okay, so this is the reverse. You can see the word Hawaii was printed across the back. Yeah, we go bald. We go with the Clippers. Period, Clinton. Appreciate you. We have 25 from Chef. This was done to all the denominations, the 5, the 10, the 20, 50, and 100. And the reason they have such a good premium is they didn't make a ton of it. A lot of it was destroyed. And this was in case the island of Hawaii and the islands in Hawaii were overran by the Japanese, that the currency wouldn't be able to be used anywhere else, that it would be no good to them. So it was emergency issue. And again, brown seal, $1 silver certificate. This is also, it still was for the year. Great year, 1935. We got a bid of 25, looking for 26. Not fancy serial number. It's an LC book. 35A. All right. Going once. Fair warning. Going twice. Sold. Mr. Chef. Congrats. Where to put your pin? Yeah, congrats, Chef. All right. Sort of the same time period, just prior to the 35 bill. This is the bill, the $1 silver cert from 1928. This is a 1928 B. I say B as in boy. 1928 B series, $1 silver certificate. It's also coincidentally has a fancy serial number. This is a trinary. The reason it's a trinary because there's only 3 individual digits that make up the 8-place serial number, which is 0, 5, and 8. It's GB, book, G's and George, B's and boy. And you can see that it also has, I believe it's a 6 of a kind. 6 8s in the serial number and a trinary. So pretty cool. By itself on a mint state uncirculated bill, it would be a premium. It's a small premium on this, but this bill on its own is a funny back, and that's why it has its own premium. We're not going to add to what the value in the current market is on these, okay? Funny back is because the design of the dollar for this short time. This is the first style bill from the large size horse blankets. This is what it went down to, and this is the current size, same size as the current dollar. And for a short time they had these, in which the nickname is funny back. But these are silver certificates, and even in this lower grade, which is a very fine, $30 is what we need as an opener. And that's not adding any premium for the serial number, which is bitching, by the way. We like hey Beth, nice to see you. Thanks for coming in, Mama. Appreciate it. Beth Coddington got one of these funny backs probably over a year ago here at the Lemonhead auction. It's the only one I've ever had. It was a uncirculated specimen. The nicest bill I've ever had. Okay, Steve Woods, thanks for coming, man. Appreciate it. Be be well. Take care. All right, we're gonna give it a few seconds. Do I hear 25 from anybody? Funny back, trinary serial number, and very fine. We have 25 from Joe Durbin. Joe knows the deal when he hears it. Looking for 26. Fair warning. Going once, twice. Sold. Joe Durbin. Congrats. Funny bag. All right. We got a FRN, which means federal. You'll see it a lot in listings, abbreviated. So when you see a capital FRN, all that's speaking to is because some of the bills we as ourselves, the United States of America, produced is Federal Reserve. So this is a Federal Reserve small note. It's uncirculated grade, high about to low uncirc, unc. GC is the book. GC speaks to the, this is Chicago. See the G? That's what branch it came from. This is a $10, the light green seal, $10 bill. $34. Can't even read my own handwriting. Yeah, I'm sorry. Excuse me. 1934A is the series. All right. In this condition, these are current market on these. These have their sold auction histories on eBay. Anywhere from graded ones getting over 35. In the raw, I would like to open the bidding. Realistically, I'd like to open it at 30, but we can go 25. Do I hear 25? 1934A. Mr. Hamilton. This thing's gorgeous. Here's your big shot of the reverse. It's centered perfect. Hold them up to the light is when you got good grade stuff and you're trying to find imperfections. Still got good corners. There's no hard creases in it. It might look like it might have been in a wallet or in circulation for like a day or two before it was yanked. It's got clean paper, great paper quality. And maybe that corner right there might have been hit once. But I mean, all in all, it's a higher grade bill. It's gorgeous. We have 25 from Uper, Miss Amy. All right, fair warning, everyone. Isn't that pretty? Going once, twice. Sold. Bam. Uber. The Ubes. Misplaced Uber girl. The misplaced Uber girl who now resides in Texas. Amy. The Bomb Smith. Congrats, mama. I have one that it wasn't included because I've missed a few auctions, so all the prior work of selecting what was going up. But we'll give it a show though. Mr. Temporal Coins, it's in here. We currently did a trade. This is a bill that I received from him. Shout out Temporal Coins. He was a pleasure to correspond. Correspondence was awesome. Um, Everything kept his word to a T. Timing, shipping, etc. I wish I could say the same. You caught me at the bad time, uh, like sick wise. Anyhow, so this is a $100 bill. And a very fine. It's an EA book. EA is Virginia. So the Federal Reserve, it's a Federal Reserve note, by the way. What's special about this note, and I believe it's 1928. All right, series of 1928. What's special about this note is that this is a gold certificate. It doesn't say gold certificate like our silver certificates that we did, but redeemable in gold on demand at the United States Treasury, or in gold or lawful money at any Federal Reserve Bank. And that's what makes this bill wanted, drives the premium on them. These are in high demand. They're out there, but there's quite a lot of Federal Reserves. I forget how many exactly. I think it goes up like 14, 15, and whatnot. Ferrari payments can be pretty pricey. Somebody's driving Ferrari. Someone in my auction, awesome. Send me a picture. I just want a picture. Moose Socks, how are you, sir? Great bill. Great bill. I'm happy, very happy, sir, with the condition. Uh, Fair trade, very fair trade. Now this bill and this grade, these in some of the older money, because I have a lot of books that are paid for paper. So catalog, some of these catalog, early 2000s, 90s, even up into the teens, 2000, anywhere from like for 2 to 6. That's not current market. There might have been a time, but there's a lot of auction histories, sold histories that are current. For some reason, these are popular this month. No, 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 no. Not horse blanket. Regular size. It's a Federal Reserve note. Small. Series is 1928. So if anybody would be up for this, because of the volume of the trade, etc., I'm just going to stick with that. Because the auction histories are there's a lot of histories, but it's hard to find the exact. I only could find one or two that were the same Federal Reserve, the five on it, the book, which is EA. There's some buy it nows. They're listed right now, and they're asking in between roughly 150 to two. There's like one outrageous one that I think is asking for like $499. 1928. It could be the first small hundred. I just know I didn't have enough time to do very much homework. That the gold, it being a gold on demand note, that you could redeem this paper bill for the equal amount at the time in gold, an actual hard, tangible gold. That's one of the coolest things. But first year, it probably is. I don't do hundreds often, to be honest. I think this is the only second one I've had in a year. But I would take a opening bid of 140, you guys. $140. But if you like it, you want to do some homework on it, feel free. This is just kind of a tangent. We were doing the paper, so I wanted to show it and offer it up. Anybody wants to make an offer, etc., you can email me. All right, so that'll be here for the rest of the evening. It's something that I don't get all the time, so I wanted to show you guys while I had you. Kind of a one-off. I think this is special. I think it demands 4 or 5 minutes of time. Plus, this is what we do. We buy and we sell. I'm just glad I get to have cool things like this for the short time that I'll have it. We got 140 from Syracuse. Awesome. I don't want to do homework. You can't make me. That's true, Clinton. I can't make you. But I can email Sandy. Okay, increments of 5 at this point. We're over 100. So if anyone's up, get your bids in. We'll be looking for a bid of 145. Yeah, a bitch and bill, dude. I know. Great addition if you don't have it, or if you're doing that series. I think it's one of the harder to get. There was a lot of specimens in all the other different Federal Reserves, but the number with the 5 on it, and I think the California one was hard. It's harder to get, so they get a little premium. All right, here we go. Going once. Fair warning. Going twice. Sold. Syracuse Dave. Congrats, man. Yeah, congratulations, dude. Nice. Amy jumped in 145, just a little too late, mama. But yeah, great note. It'll ship to you in the holder. All bills do the same. They get sandwiched in a little stronger than shipping orifice material, so that they can make it through the handling of United States Post Office, which I have no complaints with. No complaints, Post Office gods. You've been good to me. They have. They've been very good to me. We have not. We've lost in years, um, like maybe a package or two. Okay. right, so that's it for the paper. I'm not going to show you, but I'll give you a little heads up. There's going to be a collectible bill involved in the giveaway. You'll have to just, whoever wins it will have to find out what it is when it gets to them, because that's how we do it here at Lemonhead. We're going to jump to back to Annex. This is a piece dollar, third party graded in an Annex holder. It is a 1926S. It's in a grade of about uncirculated 58, which is the highest possible AU grade, making this a more wanted than a mint state low grade of 61-2. This would be preferable over it. Yeah, Chef, no problem, man. I'm glad you were here too, because I know you're a big collector of paper, and I know you got a wonderful, awesome collection. So I'm always happy to have paper collectors in the auction when I have the paper. So thank you. And she's pretty, very pretty. 1926, San Francisco minted. This is a $1 piece dollar, 90% silver piece dollar, in a grade of about uncirculated 58. Okay, we're looking for an opening bid on it. Oh, don't tell me I didn't write it down. I'm going to say 30. Looking for an opening bid of 30. AU 58, 1926S piece dollar in an Annex holder. Let me give you the reverse with the shot of the number 5223587. There, the camera settled. God, so clear right there. And we have Chef Capone for 30. Looking for 31. There's an Annex symbol down there in the corner, which coincidentally is the oldest grading company around. They were numero uno. They started this third-party grading service thing that has blown up to become the biggest thing in coin, basically. Okay, I see Hawkeye PA with 31. What says you, Chef? You coming back with 32? We got two players. We have 32 from Chef. What says you, Hawkeye? Uh, just the sizing, etc. Clinton. I took one camera that was in front of me this way and moved it over here so that the cameras are actually above each other. One's right above the other. And Karen St. Sing jumps in, throws her bid in the hat at 33. Good to see you, Karen. Hawkeye's thinking. It's really my lighting is not optimal in here. So until I can get the correct lighting, I always have to. These cameras are temperamental. Thank you, Hawkeye. Hawkeye's out. Chef 2 has also conceded his bid. Thank you, Chef and Hawkeye. Okay, we're going to call fair warning. We have a high bid of 33. That's on an Annex holder piece dollar, 1926 San Francisco in the high AU 58, highest AU grade. Going once, going twice. Sold. Congratulations, Karen St. Cyr. 33. Where'd you go? Oh, let's see if we can make it out. This is a holdover from an auction a few weeks. You wouldn't happen to have a barber half. I do have a barber quarter off of the memory scheduled. I have a about good. I have a seated half. Barber, I might have one like within reach. I can check a typeset. This is a capped bust. It's in a snap type, which isn't always the optimal viewing. I had a hard time showing this last time because so I think I need to take it out. But 1837 still has its full rim, and you can make out some of Liberty too. It's just not showing through the plastic well. Focus. Sometimes you got to do that, and you got to pull it away. There we go. This is a cap bust dime, 1837. She's in a good grade. I'm looking for, there you are. God, if I put anything right in front of me, that's when I will never find it. Just slight hair detail, maybe a few lines, some in the cap, but yeah, Liberty's, you're not going to get Liberty. You got Reading and Identical, full rim, so she's a good four. I take an opening bid. I think this lists at like $39 in good for this dime, and that's off of memory. It must be an older note because it was from an auction back prior. So today's low starting day. We've been doing that. We're going to keep it going. I take an opening bid on it of $20, which I know is low for. I pay $20 for these in about good all day long. Cat bust is wonderful. This is 1837. I mean, the age is ridiculous for for America. We only been here for a short time, so this is great. Cap bust dime. Anything capped. and $20 has got to be, I'm guessing, $10 lower than what the current market is on these in the grade. Yeah, congrats, Karen. So do I hear 20 from anybody? There's Lincoln. La, la, la. Right on, Clinton. And if it doesn't get a bid, just ask to bring it up and we'll bring it back up. Little Moose says hi. Hey, right on. Hey, Little Moose. That's for you, brother. The Moose Smurf. Okay, we're taking it down. She's off to the side. Just type in the chat if you want to revisit, guys. I'll stick this up here really quick, and then I'll take a look temporal. But this is a 1914 and very good barber quarter. You got partial liberty in the headband. That's what makes the grade. Solid rim, identical. Lots of detail in the obverse. 1914, not premium year, but a little better grade. Here's a reverse. This is a barber quarter. Barber is the designer, thus the name. E pluribus unum in the ribbon. Detail on the feathers. But you don't grade these by the reverse. You grade them by the obverse, even the half, for those that don't know. And I take an opening bid on this of $7, which is a starting price for a lower grade. Looking for 7. No, that's a barber quarter. You know what? I had one in this typeset, and I took it out for somebody else. I'm just remembering. No barber half for tonight. Sorry about that. Diane Durbin, how are you? Clean baby laugh. All right, no one? Okay, we're going to take it down. It's off to the side. I have some proof sets. 68s and 9s, original packaging. And then I also have the uncirculated sets. So we have 5 of the uncirc. We're going to run through those first, those 5. History on these. These are wanted. They're very wanted. They're in the original shipping packages. All right. Barcode, because there was a long time when I worked at the coin shop that I didn't know. And the U08, that's the how do you know that this one was an 08. But at the time, they had to be just open-ended to see what the year was because they were purchased from a collection. So it wasn't in its case where like 5 to a case. This is an example. You can see the U15. This is a 2015. So for anybody that ever comes across these unopened, you get a slight premium, like $1 or $2. Really doesn't, as far as dealers, it has no value. but some people like the unopened cartons. Dealers like to see what they're buying. Um, but like I said, these are the uncirculated sets. We're gonna start with the 2008, and the 2008. These are 2008 S. These are the 14 coin mint sets. This one lists for $33. All right. This is where the satin coins come from. Satins aren't every year. They're somewhat special, a little special, especially the halves and the cents. Okay, the halves are a few months back they were going crazy and cracking them out of here and submitting. A lot of them were holdered like, I don't know, maybe 4 months ago, 5 months ago, but all last year it was kind of a trendy thing. They were because the pops were low on the higher grade satins. So you get all the presidential dollars and the Sacagawea. Of course, the quarters, all the state quarters for the year, the half, the nickel, the dime, and the cent represented. $2008. Yeah, that's satin. That's a satin cent right there. These are wonderful. You get Philadelphia and Denver. The Denver is identical. It's just it's blue. So I mean, just in face value, you got 5, 10, 11, 12, 13. It's like 14 and change, I think, or about 14, just in face value coin. Now all the sets are the same, you know, for the year. You're getting the different whatever it was for the presidents. The quarters are going to be different, of course, and the Sacagawea. Those later years get into the where it changes from the eagle reverse into the commemorative type reverses. All right, so 2008, I'm looking for an opening bid of $30. $30 in the original carton. These are immaculate. Coin is immaculate. And this is the 2008. Hey, Moose Socks, good to see you, dude. You got it, man. Good to see Diane Durbin, my adopted mom. Nobody. How are you, Spitfire? Good to see you. Welcome to Spitfire. We have 30 from Joe. Okay, fair warning, all. Hey, Hawkeye PA, take care and thank you for coming. And I think I should have your email. Shoot me one, though, just in case. Looking for 31, fair warning, going once, going twice. Sold. Joe Durbin, congrats. You like that? That was made and donated to the channel. This is handmade, this gavel. Hand carved. Isn't that beautiful? Joe Durbin, 2008. Congrats, Joe. This is 2010. 2010, to take an opener of a 20. This is listing Cataloging at 24. Same thing. These are the uncert. This one is completely sealed. It has not been opened. Original carton from the mint. You can see the 10, U10. So now you guys know how to find the year on these. So this is the 2010 14 coin, identical to the prior one shown. Just that year's coin according to year, state quarters, etc. Unsealed. $20 opening bid. This is a $25 value, even a few, maybe a few dollars more because it's never been opened. All right. Gotta keep Joe separate. P&D. Don't know if you're going to come in. Who's on first? Yeah, P&D sealed uncirculated mint, 14 coin. As far as search tag words, etc., when everybody uses something different when doing value, you know, I don't know what you use online, but that's pretty much touching on all the titles that these go under. All right, so that's the lower side. 2010. We'll go take that one down. We have a 2013. These list a little higher at 26, 27. We'll stick with a $20 opening bid on the 2013. I'm just going to go through the last 2 years. Give it a few seconds because it might be a year that you're lacking or need. They changed the obverse, just the picture, to the eagle, but it's the same style of the way the coin's sealed, etc. And then you can see the red and the blue. Filling Denver. These are the 2013 United States Mint uncirculated coin set. And the satin scent. Very satin. Beautifully satin. Rich H, how are you, man? Good to see you. Presidential dollars. And the Sacramento. Sacramento. I like it. I love the gold dollars. 14 coin sets. Oops, sorry about that. And this year is the, what does that say? I don't know them by heart. Treaty with Delaware. It's got the wolf on top of the turtle on the reverse. It's I don't know if it's first year or is it 12 or maybe 11 where they started the reverses different on the back of the Sacagawea dollar. So each year it's going to be commemorate something different. We have a bid of 20, Mr. Durbin. Riser, good to see you, man. How are you? Mr. Riser, Treasure Hunting Emporium. Don't forget to be checking each other out in the chat, you guys. There's a lot of great content makers on here, Riser being one of them. And coin and metal detecting community. All right, fair warning, here we go. Going once. Going twice. Sold. Joe Durbin. Great price. 2014. Same list price. These are at like 26, 27. And this one has been opened, so we can take a look at it. But original carton. This is how they came out. You're very welcome. Thank you, Joe. Same starting price on it. We're going to go low, $20. It's hard with the mint and proof. There's not a lot of room. Like there is when you know how much work you put into shopping coin, cherry picking coin. Pretty much just his prices are what they are when it comes to the mint and proof. And most wholesaler dealers, they'll sit on them for decades. There's very little wiggle room, especially on the modern satin scent. We have 20 from Joe, looking for 21. This is the Denver. And I was going to say, is this the Iron Worker? No. But that's the Sacagawea for that year. It's beautiful. I don't even think I've seen that year. I've never had that one. 2014. All right, fair warning. Going once. Going twice. Yeah, these are good ones to collect and hold on to. Sold. Joe Durbin. Got you the 13 and the 14. And then lastly, last one is a more wanted. The 2015 jumps in value. And these are listed at $31, $32. So these are plus over $30 sets here. And I'll take an opening bid on it at 25. All right, so this one's open. We'll take a look at it. This is 2015 Philadelphia, Denver uncirculated mint set. And what? I think that one's the Ironwork. I like the Ironworker one. I don't know what the mintage is on the Ironworker one, but I know the coin and currency set that had it in it. Those also, keep your eyes open for them, guys, because they get a great premium. I don't think they made very many. All the coin and currency sets are lower numbered. They're kind of hoarded. So grab them when you see them for reasonable or at list minimum. I pay list all day long. But yeah, that's the Mohawk Indians. They had no fear of heights. I think they did Rockefeller Center. So they like skyscrapers, and that was pre wearing a harness or any safety. They built a lot of the skyline in New York because they naturally the Mohawks, they had no fear of heights. They didn't know what heights were. So those guys were like the best iron workers, erectors, 100 floors up, walking on a 6-inch top or 10-inch top I-beam. Crazy. I've worked around that stuff through my life, and it's intimidating, pretty hairy. Okay, nobody for 2015. We have the 10 and the 15 left. They're off to the side. Feel free to if you want to see them later, we'll revisit them at the end. We'll recap. And thank you, Joe. There you are. All right. Okay. Now I have 5 each. 5 of the 1969 proof and the 1968. All of them in original cartons. These are the 40% silver half dollars years. Would you do 40 on the 10? Oh, and the 15. The 15, I think I paid 25 for. That's why I started it there. You can. How about you meet me? Let's go. Let's go 42, Joe. $2 tip. Put a 42 in the live chat, and we got you down for the 10 and the 15. What says you? You got it, man. 2010, 2015. Okay, you guys. Since I have one 5 of each, I would like to do buy it nows on these through the duration while we're doing it. I'll open them all up and show them. This is the 68. Beautiful coin. These aren't dogs full of like blue coin. These are good looking sets. Again, 68 and 69. We're approaching the 1 year short of the last year for the silver content in the half dollars. But these are 40 percenters. We all know them in the community and in coin collecting as 40 percenter because they had 40% silver content in the Kennedy halves. Okay, so together, these I coincidentally list for the same value. The 68 and the 69. So what I'm going to do is if you want, this is a lot of 2. One 1968 proof set, United States proof. Also one 1969. So you get 1 of each year. So the buy it now price is for 1 each, totaling 2. 1968, 1969. These are United States proof in the original packaging. 69. That one's pretty cameo. Pretty nice. 40% silver halves, Kennedys. So on the 2, if you would like, in the first 5 people that type BIN, B as in boy, IN, buy it now. All you have to do is put that in the chat, and then the first 5 will get a set, 1 of each. The buy it now price is a one-time price. There is no bidding over them or fighting over them. And I would take $14, which is I believe $4 or $5 less than what they market for, what their current market is, which is a good price, very good price. We got Bill Betts for a set, and then if we don't get 5, I'll go back and revisit the people who do take 1 and offer up the extras. But right now we got Bill Betts for a set. We got Joe for 1. Oop, lost my other camera. Darn it. There you go. Again, this is the 68 and 69 proof sets. Okay, I only see, okay, Syracuse Dave. We're just getting ready to offer you guys. We got Syracuse. Okay, so there's 3. So I have 2 sets extra. If anyone would like double. And we have Lincoln takes the last 2. Ben for 2. Give me a YEP. That's you. That's what you meant, Lincoln, right? Oh, I mean, what else could it be? I'm pretty sure. Yeah, congrats, Bill Betts, Mr. Joe Durbin, and Syracuse Dave, and Mr. Lincoln Central Coins. $14 lots. 68, 69. Proof. Okay, so I can sort those out. Those are spoken for. These are spoken for. Congratulations, you guys. Really quick. Hey, Les, how are you, man? We're going to throw up a bullion round. This is the 2016. This is the 100 shilling. So this is a Somalia Republic. Triple nines. Actually, this one's 4 9s, I believe. Yeah, 9999.9. Which it's single nine. Because it's usually triple nines is passed to the right of the decimal point, right? I wonder if not many people catch that stuff like that. So this is 1 9 fine. All bullion is 9 because you can't. There's no such thing impurity wise. You can only get triple nines. 4 9s is no more pure than triple nine bullion. It's pure silver. They're both identical. But this is a 1 ounce round. American Wildlife, and this is a 2016 100 shilling. These are proof-like bullion. This is the Somalia Republic for you bullion collectors and round collectors. The fingerprints and stuff are on. It's inside a plastic flip. Yeah, he missed on this. I showed it on auction maybe over a week ago, 2 weeks ago. I usually try to have something elephant, but these are collectible. These get a little premium on eBay. Yeah, everybody knows the pachyderm. Beautiful round in great condition, uncirculated, beautiful rim, laser reading. Beautiful coin. $20 start. I think these are going for about I think 25, 23 to 5 was its their auction histories. We have 20 from Joe. Les comes in late with 20. We're looking for 21. 2016. 100 shilling. Silver round. Do we hear 21 from Les? Or anyone? 21. We have an opening bid of 20. We're looking for 21. Yeah, you want to make sure that you refresh your watch page often and go up and select live chat. That's the closest that you can be for real time to us. Everything on mine is dictated by my window, which is right here. It takes precedent over anything else. You can see, I don't know if it's showing, but solid green. Stream health is wonderful. It hasn't budged. All right. This is me after a week long being under the weather. All right. Joe getting it good tonight. That's what it takes, though. Joe ain't no slouch, boy. Looks like it's screen. Well, it's my. I had the big one. It broke, moving it back and forth. So I'm down to this little ancient Hewlett Packard monitor that I used to do this with 2 different screens, and one of them like a 40-inch smart TV. All right, fair warning, looking for 21, going once, going twice. Sold. I think so, I know too. Mr. Joe, congrats. Joe Durbin, big Joe Durbin. Joe and Diane. Two of my favorites. In coin. Couldn't find better people. Joe just hit the 1,000 sub mark recently this month. Congrats again. Shout out Joe Durbin. You guys make sure you check each other out in the chat. I think we got 20, 25 people in here, and all coin, all familiar names. Thank you, Joe. You're welcome. Very welcome. For anybody doing it like myself, you just hit the 100 temporal coins. Congrats. I remember 100 was a big deal for me because I couldn't believe 100 people would subscribe to me. And I went overboard. And it was early on. I didn't really know. Plus, it was different here. It was a little not as busy when I hit the 100. Like how many people were in the coin community, and I gave away like a ton of stuff, which was cool. I think I went overboard on all of them, but that's what it's for. This isn't about good. An 1876 half dollar. This is a seated half dollar. You make out date, plane, device, stars, but that's about it. So for you can like my typeset is it's got some slicks in it on some of that higher dollar stuff that I pick these up all day long. I love coin with hole. The reverse is hanging in there. The rims just melted into the tops of all the lettering, which is an about good detail. This is FR hinging on good. And it's an S mint. So this is an S mint. All right. 90% silver. 1876 S. Half dollar. This is a 50-cent piece. And it's a seated. I would take $10 opening bid. $10 bill all day long. The 1837, or I'm sorry, 76S. In good, this lists for about $45. This is a $45 coin in one grade more in the good. So I value it at 15 to 20. We have 10 from Temporal Coins. So conditional wise, if you went 50%, which is more than what a grade, one grade would be. But good specimen to have one instead of an empty hole. That's it. It's really a filler. That's what this is a textbook filler. If you hear that used as slang and you don't know what it is, when you hear people speaking to filler, using the word filler, it means it insinuates a lower grade, bottom of the barrel specimen for the year. So usually, typically, people need fillers for the lower populated, higher valued coins. Not just because of money. Some people want money is not an issue. We're looking for 11, everybody. It's usually because of they're hard to get. So the 1877 Indian cent, the 1942 over one Mercury dime, etc. There's always a few coins in every denomination and run that put Clinton do empty hole in the easy killer. So that's if you didn't know and you hear filler or somebody asks you about a filler or if etc. That's what they're speaking to. That would be the coin collecting Jurgen. All right, all right. Fair warning, you guys. Hey, you got it, Les. Thanks for stopping in, brother. Appreciate you, man. Okay, so here we go. Going once, going twice. And sold. Temporal coins. Congrats. 1876S. Seated half. Good price. Okay. We don't have a ton more, but we have a little bit more. But at this point, we have 27, and we've been on for, I believe, a few hours. So what we're going to do right now, yeah, almost two exactly. We're going to do our giveaway. All right? Okay. 24, watching now. All right. Giveaways. Giveaways are totally and 100% sponsored by Lemonhead Penny. I'm Lemonhead Penny. That's me. That guy. Me. Lemonhead. Me. Okay. This is me. Nothing to do with YouTube. All the legalities, if you're into those things, are in the fine print in the subscription below, which is not fine. Same size font as the rest of it. We're not just covering our butts because it's independently sponsored by us here in house. There's no entry fee. There's no anything needed from you, but one thing, and that's your participation, which requires you to be here live when the giveaway is done, and that's it. And you could even be here and not partake. But if you want to guess a number, you got a chance at winning something really cool. Um, I pride myself on my giveaways. I think we give good stuff away, and that's it. So how we do our giveaways here, we're old fashioned because we're just old fat. We're still catching up with stuff. They're gonna teach me to read tomorrow, I think. John Isabella, good to see you, brother. How are you, man? Yeah, I ran out. This was the last black I had. I didn't know, so by the time I put it on, I had to jump to the blues. Hey, hidden. There's Mr. Numismatist. Were your ears ringing? We were all thinking about you. Thank you, Chef. Good to see you, hidden. Hey, dad and daughter, how are you, man? All right, I'm gonna take this notepad, this yellow stickies. I'm gonna write down. We're gonna do one. Yeah, we're making it simple. 1 through 50. All right. Always write GAW, which is giveaway. I'm going to secretly write down a number. It's going to be one in between 1 and 50. Do not start guessing until you're prompted by me. What you're looking for is the word start in the chat. So I'm going to get that ready. Okay, once you see the word start from me in chat, and right now I would be refreshing my watch page, then returning the chat to live chat, so that's the best. Everybody have the same shot. Then after we will go back, I will turn the camera, we will search down and find the winner together, so you know there's no funny business. All right, I'm gonna give you guys about 10 seconds there to do the refreshing and putting your chat box back by default. It's going to put it back to the other, not the live. Yeah, feel free to guess as many times as you would like. Just know that after like 5 quick ones, you get timed out for like 30 seconds. Hidden's confused. And Hidden asks, what number am I writing down? That would I can't tell you, Hidden. I want to, but I can't. That would defeat the. I'm just gonna get trash bag, start throwing everything in it and mail it to you. Holding the package for you. Don't forget. I think you've won the most times here too. To be honest, Hidden. But it wouldn't be the same if you weren't here and didn't ask. Okay, you guys. So what I'm gonna do really quick is I'm going to kill the cameras. I'm gonna write down a number. Keep your eyes open in the chat. Get ready because it's coming right now. And here we go. We're going to do this. All right. Again, your guesses are going to be 1 through 50. You got to land in between there. All right. All right. I got my number written down. Ah, I saw it. You guys can quit. Stop. 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 Okay, let me get back to the camera. That was quick. That was quick. You need scene 3, transition, and back to that mode. There we go. All right. Cool. Thank you, guys. You ready? That's what we wrote down. And just got a little trigger to release it. There it is. Okay. Now we're going back. All right. That's what we're looking for. Here is our chat, our live chat. Now I'm going to scroll back and find my benchmark. Let me pop this out because it sure is small, isn't it? Yeah, that'll probably be better. You guys can see better. Yeah, that's much better. Make that font bigger. Anyhow, I'm scrolling up and I'm looking for our word start. There's the stop. This way we know exactly where to start. Oh, don't tell me you guys went to, it's not letting me go back farther? What? Is that new? Okay, I'm going to X out of the, I'm going to restore chat. That's the first time. Wow. It's never done that before. That must be a new YouTube thing. So we're going to have to hope that the chat here will let us go all the way back. Yeah, it's letting me go farther. Okay, good. Oh, all right. I was worried about that for a second. Okay, everybody see the word start? Now I'm going to scroll down slow, and we're looking for a 2 and a 7. I see Bill Betts right out the gate. I didn't even go a whole page. We got Clinton with 37. Almost hit it right off the first guess. Then we got a 1, 33, 3, 33, 33. Everybody gets, do I do 33 a lot or something? Bill Betts, 27, first guess. God, that's great. Bill Betts. Confirmed by Clinton. Yeah, congratulations, man. Now that has to make you. I remember you being a back-to-back winner. I think you and Hidden might be tied on the most wins. Bill Betts. Congrats, man. NC, did you pop in here? How are you, Dono? Welcome, you guys. Good to see everybody. Congrats, Bill Betts. He just won our giveaway. Going back to see if anybody snuck in here. Lenny's still here. All right. Cool. All hidden. Don't worry about it. It's all analytic. It's all good. There's no bad. And there could be somebody that didn't like it. That's what the hence the we got one for the up, one for the. I'm just happy with more ups than downs. You wrote down one number. I write down whatever pops in my head. It's always live. It's always right then and there. No fuss, no muss, no nothing. All right, back to the grind. We got a few more. We only have a few coin to revisit after, and then a couple buy it nows in a few blocks. This is 49 Denver in an annex slab. This is a mint state 65. So that is a choice brilliant uncirculated coin. If you prefer A&A grading language. Jefferson nickel. Beautiful nickel. Lightly toned on the rim. Some circular toning. Nice strike. Hey, Clinton leaving us. Thank you for the help, Clinton. It was good to see you, brother. You have a good evening, man. That guy's got 4 jobs. Last count. Or 3. So stopping by and hanging out. Glad to have you, dude. Thank you. Here's your reverse. This is an annex holder. 6011 255. And we can start the bidding on it at how about $12? 12 bucks. 1949 Denver. MS 65. Joe's yelling at me to spin. Ooh, that's my feeble attempt at no. There's only one master. Only one master. Clint Ness. Clint Ness. We have a bid of 12. Looking for 13. Dying. 1201. Joe Durham says. Yeah. Do I hear 1202? Alden Davis. Between we get down to the cent increments with these two guys, everybody pack a lunch. Honker, settle in, kick your feet up, get a soda, get a drink, warm blanket if you're in the cold weather. The spin was for Clinton. We love Clinton. Or how about a bid of 13? Anyone for 13? which is below list. I think we were able to start everything tonight at undervalued. Yeah, matter of fact, I don't think anything started that value. At what list price? 13, Joe Durbin. What says you, Alden? Fair warning. Looking for 14. Anyone going once? And we have 13 and 1. One more time. One more again. Last go over. This 1949 Denver Jefferson nickel. Annex graded. Annex holdered. In a grade of mint state. 65. Jefferson nickel. We have a high bid of, do I hear 14? Is Alden going to give us a 14? Or Joe, or I don't know, you two know. I'm gonna send it with directions to share it. All right, last chance. Going once. Going twice. Sold. Congrats. Help me out, mods. We'll let the mods deal with this one. Who gets what for what? Jello. Congrats. Joe sold to Joe for 13. Congrats, Joe. Thank you, Lincoln. This is the last. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, there we are. We have a silver lot. This is a lot of 2. All right, first coin up. This is 1 of 2. Is a 1939 Denver. Half. $1939 Denver. Walker. $50. This is an XF grade, which puts it in the $15 range. All right. That's the listing value. This is the second coin. This is a lot of 2. You're bidding on one lot that contains 2 separate coins. So total of 2 coin. All right. This is a lot of 2. This is at 44 Philly in VF. Solid coin. Probably higher side of BF. In grade list for 12. So you're looking at $27 of $50. She got full top there. That's what you're looking for on the front, is through the center of her bust. I mean her body where her hands are, and for the halter top to show completely is nice. It speaks to the grading for these, plus the minimums, the solid rim, the no major damage, etc. All right. So the opening bid on the lot of two. This is a lot of two. We'd be looking for 14. We're gonna start at 14, which is like bottom 90% junk silver starting price on much better condition halves. We have 14 from Syracuse Dave. Let me get a flip for the other one. Looking for 15. Dave just beat you in there, Temporal. We have 15 from Temporal Coins. I have 16 from Syracuse Dave. We have 17 from Temporal. Oh, he was playing ball there for a second. Syracuse is thinking. What says you, Syracuse? We're at 17, looking for 18. Syracuse says 81, which I am going to assume is a typo. 18. Syracuse Dave pulls trigger at 18. Looking for 19. That's on a lot of 2. Temporal jumps 20. We have a bid of 20. Again, this is for the 1944 plane and the 1939 Denver. Right? Yeah, 39 Denver. Walkers. Dave is out. Dave's conceded his bid. Thank you, Dave. Last call. Last chance. Fair warning to all. Going once. Going twice. Sold. Congrats. Temporal. Temporal coins. Really quick, I got a couple lots on original bank wrap rolls. 1981 Denver. Denver. Are they all 81 Denver? I had 2 years. Two style. One is the Security Pacific National Bank. Demon Red Enders. These are 1981 Denver. These are currently going for $6 a roll on eBay with lots of current auction history and offerings. I take opening bid of $3. $3 on a OBW 1981 Denver minted. Original bank wrap is what OBW is. And we'll go half of what the current market is on these. We have 3 from Alden. Going once. Fair warning, going twice. Sold. Congrats, Alden. Thank you, Karen St. Cyr. It was great to see you. Have a good evening. Thank you for coming. And I appreciate that. When does it rain money? When it's changing the weather? Oh, that's clever. That's funny, dude. All right, opening bid $3. We have one more. Original bank wrap, 1981 Denver. Security Pacific National Bank, 1981. We have a bid of 3 from Mr. Alden Davis, looking for 4. I see Bill Betts in there a little late. Well, it says Bill. We going 4, Bill? Okay, thank you, Bill Betts. All right, fair warning. 1981 Denver OBW roll. We have a bid of 3, looking for 4, going once. Going twice. Sold. Mr. Alden. Why did the girl put 2 quarters to her ears to hear 50 cents? Oh, the rapper 50. Congrats, Alden. Clever. Call you clever instead of hidden. Funny guy. That's cute, though. You're welcome, Alden. Thank you, sir. All right, I got a really nice 1890, or I'm sorry, 1867 3-cent nickel. All right, I would take her out. These style holders are pain. I don't know why anybody put them in this. Anyhow, grade wise, she's a fine. All right, solid fine 12. You gotta teeter her a little bit for you catch all the denticles in the light. There you go. She's got hair detail, Liberty in the hair, the hat, or tiara. All right, this is a 3-cent nickel, and it's 1867 in a fine grade, fine 12. Original services, problem free. All right, these go for 20 and up. I would open the bid at 15 on it. Give Alden Davis for 15. I don't know if that's what headband thing. It's a tiara. To me, it's a tiara. What else? What else is it? It's like the peace dollar. She's wearing that's a tiara, right? I think. Don't hold me to that. Looking for 16. We have a bid of 15. Looking for 16. 1867, 3-cent nickel. Yeah, no problem. And that's Liberty. That's a rendition. All coin. Whether it's the barber that looks like a teenage boy, or you name it, the or the modern 1980 dollar that looks like the sea hag from Popeye. To me, they're all renditions of Lady Liberty. Every single one of them. Morgan dollar, Peace dollar. They might have been modeled after different people, but they're all renditions of Liberty. Seated, cap bust, you name it. They're all Lady Liberty. All right, we have 15. Looking for 16. Fair warning. 1867, 3-cent. 3-cent nickel. Going once. Going twice. And we have 16 from Donna O. Donna O knows the deal. It's been deal night. Alden gives up. Alden has conceded. Thank you, sir. Yeah, it's very Romanesque. The barber, I agree. It's not my favorite design, but Barber himself, a great artist. And a lot of the designs people don't understand. They're not just for pretty. They're driven by it. It's the symbolism is much more important than overall look. They try to. There's a lot more going on the obverse and reverses of these coins, that they're tied to thousand-year histories. The symbolism. So they were really big into that in those eras. And then we got the Washington Quarter, which I love. I think it's traditional, very European. Okay, fair warning going once, last chance. We're at 16 going twice. Sold and sold. Good deal. Great price. Congrats, Donna O. That's small. I need to put it in a bag now to make it bigger. Yeah, the Walker reverse, even the obverse. But it's so busy. It's one of my favorites. I agree. Temporal coins. Yeah, congratulations, Donna O. But yeah, um, I mean, when it's pulled off well, busy but with fine detail, and it comes through. Like they're able to like transfer that to the die, and it was able to be transferred through strike to coin and not lose. Sometimes there's stuff that's too busy and it just too much. Some of the European stuff, and smaller denomination, smaller size coin, it's lost. Unless you have a loop. It's naked eye $50 Walker. It's hard. God, it's hard to think of something that's better than that. Like as far as like how much is going on and like because you can get really high example grade wise and they're beautiful when they got their full luster. You know, you cartwheel them and they're just it's really a gorgeous coin and a popular, very popular, and it has to be the popularity I would assume is driven by that. You know, because it's they made a lot of them. They got pretty high marriages, except for the few varieties, etc. But yeah, I concur. I do. Where we at? We have just a few more, and we got an 1897. Yeah, Buffalo. Buffalo, similar. Yeah, this is an 1897 Indian cent in a very fine plus grade. It's in a snap type. 1897, nice year. 1860s, 70s are where the price points where the premiums jump. Not all 1800s. The 90s, 99s, 98s, minus the varieties. It is a point where they go up a dollar or two in goods. So, but very easy. 1897 is not a hard year. I guess you could say better year, slight better because the premiums do move there on all the price guide. But in said grade, you're looking at a $10 Indian cent, and I could start the bid at 7. So anybody looking to upgrade their goods, if they're Indian books like mine, with the occasional 1 or 2 mint state coin mixed in with them, this is 1897 Indian cent in a very fine plus, full liberty, feather detail, nice color. I think it's got great color too. She had one spot which isn't damage on the shield, but great detail. Took my cup and kept it, huh? Shame. Beautiful identical. It's a great grade scent. I would have graded it higher, but I took to the karma spot, which on these at this age, they didn't age gracefully unless picked out in 1897 and handled well. But yeah, I love the Indian scent. And this is not, believe it or not, it is not a picture of an Indian. That is not an Indian chief. It is Lady Liberty with a Indian headdress on. So if you thought that this was just randomly an Indian or it was a rendition of a famous chief from back in history, etc., it's not. These were modeled and they were Lady Liberty from the start, wearing a Indian headdress. Okay, no one? All right, we're going to take it down. We just have a few others and then we can recap. I still have this vintage round because I don't see these ones often. But this is a bullion 1 ounce 999 fine silver round. Did we get closer? I think we did. Bump the camera. This is Rarities Mint. That's the actual mint. This is from the early 80s. Rarities Mint was the mint. Private private mint, like the ones we have now, make the bullion coins. And this one was called Rarities. This is a great looking round. It's thicker. Circumference is just slightly smaller. Hard to tell, but it's obviously with naked eye it stands up taller. It just makes it kind of a chunkier round, which I kind of like. It's one of the things I like about it. It's got really laser reading. It's got just in and out of flip wear on the obverse and reverse, but no toning, no damage. Vintage round, $20 bill, opening bid. I want to say these are 1983 or 4 circa. So for you bullion collectors, the round collectors, and bar collectors, this might be one you don't have. Not impossible to get, but you don't see them every day. That's why I grabbed it. And the reverse on it is what we were just talking about, Temporo. I just, eagle and the bell, stars. I mean, it just, yeah, to me, it's a real appealing reverse. I think it's great. It's good looking, very good looking. Wood grain in the bell, pretty nice details, man. Bullion round. Anybody for 20? All right, off to the side. The last thing I had that I think I should one or two, but I've just been sitting on these for a while, so I'm just gonna offer up a lot. So you can be bidding on multiple coins in one lot. This is Mexican silver. And we have a range of years. The pesos. I love these myself. They remind me a lot of the reals. They look similar. These are pesos. These are 80% silver. No, I'm sorry. These are 72% silver. 0.720 is what you'll see. These are all in minimum XF grade. There's one that's uncirculated. All right, that puts these in, like, their values go from 10 to 15. 19 is listed on some charts for some years. All right, I have a lot of 5. I'm just going to tell you the years quickly and then show them all. We have a 1944. I have a 1932, a 1938, a 1945, and you're looking at, I believe it's earlier, yeah, 1923. Yeah, big close on silver round. This is for a lot of 5 Mexican silver. These are pesos. 5 individual coin with that range of years, all in minimum XF. One or two of them, one is uncirculated, which values them at like roughly 10 to 15 on the uncirculated one. These are 72% silver, pure 999 silver. I love the reverse on these. I'm a big fan of Mexican coin. I like that. That design is just classic and awesome, and all the history and what it represents. All right, lot of 5. I've taken opening bid of How about $40? These also have edge lettering. If you've never seen these before. I think a lot of people think that technology isn't old, and it's been around for. There's some old coins that have edge lettering. We have a bid of 40 from Alden, looking for 41. You see how smooth, how nice the rim is. That's an uncirculated coin. Yeah, anyone for 41? Get great price. I think you're only like a few dollars over even melt, dude. And that's for junk specimen, slicks price. So great value right here. I just sitting on them doesn't work, but I would love to, but unfortunately. All right, we got 40. Looking for 41. Going once. Fair warning to all. Hey, Stephen Elliott, what's going on? Going twice. Sold. Alden scores. A lot of 5 pesos. Mr. Alden, congratulations. And then they'll end up in individual flips, Alden, before they ship. I like those. Those are one of my favorite coins. Come across them. All right. I think this is the last. And it is this is a 1961 Canadian silver dollar, or a half dollar, excuse me. I'll put a note right now, Joe. I see that. This is uncirculated, good looking, Canadian, young her. These are 80%. This is 80% silver, 1961, 50 cent, Canadian. Like a bid of $9. Very clean. 9 from Joe, looking for 10. Let me put a note right now, Joe. This is one of my, I gotta say, man, I really like this reverse. Speaking of what we were talking about, as far as like busy and pretty and it's symmetrical, I'm real anal like that. I was in construction for 20 plus years, so like building stuff, like symmetrical, everything's usually So it's like maybe it's just to me it's appealing to me, but yeah, very very good looking, very regal. But that's the British. Uh, Joe says to send the pachyderm to Hidden. Gift to Hidden, yes sir. And Hidden's got a pack here. I'm holding for him, Joe, so you won't no extra shipping. That's on the 2016 round. And from Joe. Okay, final warning. I see a bid of 9 looking for 10. This is 1961 uncirculated $half Canadian, 80% silver. Going once, going twice. Sold. Joe Durbin. Congratulations, sir. All right, so that's the note for the pectoderm. Boom, bam, boom, bam. All right, last coin of the night. Don't tell him. Thank you, make a sweet bell. Yeah, heck yeah. If you haven't watched, click on Joe Durbin. Go check out his page. Check out the videos. He makes not just rings. He's a craftsman. He also does bells out of coin and silver, and these things are like gorgeous. And it's genuine Americana folk art, man. He hand makes them from, and it's like it doesn't get any better than that. We got a brilliant circulated 1957 Denver Mint Washington Quarter. It's a 90% silver. This thing is great looking. It's got great luster, good detail. Um, Looking at it with a loop, they're notorious for a lot of RPMs. I'm not going to say, but there's no way the D is not an RPM. That's on whoever gets it if you're even into air and variety. The camera's not showing its luster properly. There we go. Great specimen. Great luster. It's got cartwheel and bloom. If you don't know what bloom is, that's what the old blood coin dealers, it's like raised grain. So when you cartwheel it, cartwheeling for you novices, all right, this is cartwheel. When you have a tabletop in hand and you make it do a cartwheel in hand while looking in the proper light, that's how you check its luster. That's how all the light refracts out of the deeper than not deep crevices, which shows you the design. That's how your eye registers depth. I know that from spraying finishes. I used to restore antique furniture, etc. Went to school for it. So your eye can judge depth by the light goes down to the deepest part of that. It bounces back, and when it refracts, it has to hit the bottom. That's your eye can tell the differences, even those minute differences. Our eyes are better than any microscope. So you might not know, but when you look and you see detail or something looks like that, that's how you can tell. Is like slowly cartwheel the coin when you're looking at mint state coin and you're looking to speak to the luster. A 57 dim recorder, not super rare. I might be overdoing it, but anything we're doing is we're doing well. I take opening bid at $6. 57 Denver, mint steak quarter, BU minimum. If you're missing a 57, with glasses. Yeah, but hey, glasses correct whatever stigma or whatever's wrong. Glasses are just fine. We have 6 from Joe Durbin. We have 7 from Lincoln. 8 from Diane. Joe says, "My wife in the same house." That's right, mister. All right, final warning. You guys are going to have to get it in. Going once. Going twice. Sold. Just like that. Sold. Diane Durbin. Congrats. You go, girl. You tell them. Stupid men. I'm one of them. Watch this. Hey, Diane, you want me? I'll just add to Joe's bill. Put it on his tab. Hey, Temporal. Appreciate you coming, man. Thank you, sir. You got it, mama. Good to see you. Uh, that was last written down, itemized, outlined. So official end of said auction is right now. All right. But I would like to take offers if anybody wants to make one. This is a Liberty Seated Dime album, Dansko album. Thank you, Adopted Mom. All right. Not complete. I've never seen a complete one. I did this last night. 3, 4. With 23, there's 23 specimens, 23 separate year in here. All of them are about good with a handful of goods, which no premium year except for one CC that's in about good. So it's probably the most expensive, $20 dime, $15, $20. The rest of them, I would just say, and there's a couple better year estimate this moment that are like a few dollars more than their counterparts. But like I said, 21 specimen, the immaculate Dansko. This is a very hard one to complete. If anybody wants to make offers in good taste, I think minimum, you're looking at like $10 a dime. So it'd be a bargain with the goods, the few goods in there, which are $20 to $25 dimes, a $20 CC out of the 23 in a brand new, beautiful Dansko, which is a $35 Dansko. I'm just giving you retail, except for the $10 average. So email me or hit me up. Feel free. It's sitting there. You've got to put it on the market. And then thank you, everybody. I really, really appreciate everybody, all the moderators. Um, Bill Betts, congratulations, giveaway winner. And then you just asked something. You just asked shipping. I saw that, Bill. Uh, You didn't get a roll. I'm just gonna call it the minimum because you are the winner. So any differences I'll pick up. So just $3.50, $3.50. You did get a combination of sets, but just two, right? Yeah. Yeah. We'll call it 350, Bill Betts. Oh, in case he doesn't hear me. Yeah, thank you, everybody. I apologize for being disappearing. Yeah, and your giveaway. But yeah, 350. I'll pick up any weight difference. Oh, okay, yeah, temporal. I will. Yeah, yes, sir, Bill Betts. That's you. Hey, it's good to see you. I'm trying, Bill. I just haven't been out there pounding pavement. I literally was like bedridden for a week, man. Um, so there was one email that I missed because I missed all of them. But like, how far do you go back? 300 emails, like So when I was digging through them, and this is like a week later, I had one where one of my big guys sent one of those "get down here to the shop right now" emails. I have no idea. But he knows I do a lot of roll and deal with roll with him a lot. So keep your fingers crossed that when I do get over to see him, I hope that whatever came through the door that he was holding for me is still there, and because I wasn't able to let him know for like 4 or 5 days after the fact. So, but I did. I might have a reply from him today. I haven't checked, but yeah, I'm keeping my fingers crossed because it's these original BU rolls, these dealer made ones from the 50s, 60s, etc. They're not in like the abundance people think they are. I mean, don't get me wrong. They minted these coins by the tractor trailer full. You know what I'm saying? And they're out there, but they're out there hoarded. They're not just there's a roll market. It's a very small niche in the market as a whole, but I mean, I would fair to say that it's barely big enough to sustain that they even put it in a gray sheet listing. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just enough that they feel obligated to include like, and they don't do every year. They only put years that they think, driven by the auction histories. It's the only way it can be done. Yeah, so it's like when I get him, it's not I'm not in roll always. I did stash and hoarded a bunch of them to keep us in them every week for a while, but yeah, man, it's just that was a great pickup, great collection. And it lasted a long time. You guys have got a lot of that stuff. It's I know it's quality, and you guys are lucky. But I'm trying my best every day. Hey, good night, Temporal. Keep me in mind if you come across. Please send me an email on grade specimen because I have access to barber from good all the way up to like graded in a lot of years. So send me your wish or want list. What year and either budget or grade. Grade will dictate the cost. You know what I'm saying? If you want a specific grade, if you're looking for just specimen, then just tell me your budget, and then that way I'll get you the most for your money. Will you be back Thursday night? Possibly, Lincoln. I'm not gonna 100% say it right now because there's no telling. Like I still got a lot of work to do. This is the first day, like sitting up the whole like most of the day. So I'm gonna play it by ear, but I'll let you know tomorrow. I'll know tomorrow when I get up to go to the post office. Yeah, and then Joe's tomorrow night, you guys. Joe Durbin is a fine collector. He's very knowledgeable, and he's just good people. So make sure you guys check him out tomorrow night. And I know he does every other Friday, I believe. And we're talking 7 p.m. Central. Don't forget that. It's important. Central time. So West Coasters, 2 hour difference. That puts us at 5. East Coast, add an hour. Yeah, don't forget to stop by, you guys. We'd like to. I'm sure Joe would tell you, like we say here, we'd rather have you there, not participating in the auction, than not have you at all. You know, it's a hobby. It's your community. It's where you can get conversation, people that know and like the same things you do. These YouTube auctions are great places to learn and mingle and make contact. It's really that's a resource that is a necessity in this if you want to practice it well. So I don't think anyone's ever speaks to that, but I'll be the first, and then you'll start to hear it now. It really is. It's a diamond in the rough. These are. So they'll be talking about the early days of this years, not too many far from here from now, and they'll be looking back at it in a good light. You know, good old days of like this is really a grandfathering in. I'm grandfathering in starters. Can't do better than that. I went the first, but the first auctioneer in this format. I love it. And being able to maintain not getting too big. I like the small, more quality, not quantity. All right, Joe Durbin, thank you, Mr. Lincoln. I know we lost a few other moderators that popped in and out through the night, but Rivendell Coins, shout out. Amy, Youper Girl, Misplaced Youper, my favorite spinner. And do we have anybody else in tonight, moderator wise? I know Alden Davis was in here. And if I missed any other mod, I know we get helpers too. And I appreciate all you guys. And then most importantly, my oldest and dearest on here, Lincoln Central Coins, which is the best mod on YouTube, all of YouTube. And it's trained all the other guys on here, I think. And I got it hands down, if it was put to a vote, how could you pick a show with better moderators? You couldn't. I'm blessed. I'm just sometimes you get lucky. Better lucky than good. So I'm gonna bid adieu everyone and say goodnight and thank you. Um, anything, just shoot me an email. And everyone, appreciate you. If you had a good time, feel free to hit the like, and we'll catch you in other streams. We'll see you guys in the community. Good night. Just Spitfire. Good night, Mama. Good night, Lenny. Be well, all. Thank you, Bill.